Simon.
Hey David, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just been having a look at Agia Marina on Stratus Island in the ARMA 3 Wasteland mod. So I've taken some footage in the in-game editor, and I was going to talk you through one of the most important locations on the island.
You know, just looking at the pans here, I'm starting to think I'm gonna have to get ARMA 3. You've been harassing me about it, and it's looking great.
Yeah. So here first, that's the village Agia Marina, set in like this 3-tier valley. Next is a gas station, which is quite a well-known landmark. Up on the hill, you have what people call the old gun store, and then all the way to the right, you have the airfield, which is a very important spot in the game.
Okay, so where are you here?
Now you're approaching the village from the north. The airfield would be over there on your right. I think I might be looking over there. Yeah, there you go. Airfield all the way across the bay. So this is just as you enter the village. There's a lot of buildings here, and because this is Wasteland mod, there's a lot of loot, and the whole village is crossed with this, intersects this canal area, which is a great way of getting into the village without being seen, because you have these walls for cover.
Okay. Yeah, no, it seems very winding, lots of cover. Where in particular would you advise people don't go out? Like, you got some big open streets here too, right?
Yeah, you want to stay away from running across the streets. You can move from building to building. In this case, I spotted an armored vehicle, and I know there are enemies about, so I'm going to take it out. Because I think they were around there.
So, I mean, normally when you've got a vehicle, would you want to park it closer up to the house then, instead of out in the street like that?
Normally you don't. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, now I'm getting shot at by one of the enemies. So, yeah, what you normally want to do is you have these villages around. Like, there's no real reason to drive a vehicle into town unless you're gonna pick up a lot of loot. So, especially if you have one of the armored vehicles.
Oh, there's
yeah.
This was the driver of said vehicle.
Yeah, the guy who shot at me, he's gone now.
Nice.
So that's useful.
Silencer comes in handy there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So then, taking a quick look at the sniper spots around the village, you have the first, second, third, fourth coming up. This is the first one. It's very far away, so this is a hard shot, but a lot of people will snipe at you if you're in the village down there. And you see that tower in the distance? Mm-hmm. That's normally where the gun store is. So that's a pretty important location, and a lot of players will come in there to buy ammo and new weapons. So people tend to hang around and wait for that, obviously.
So you're facing the village here. That seems like a pretty far shot. Like, you're going to be dealing with a lot of sway and a lot of recoil, right?
Yeah. Right now in Arma 3, if you're prone, you're very stable with your aim, and you can kind of hold your breath, but not for a very long time as well, which makes it a little easier. You'll see me start sniping here in a second. The recoil is pretty big, but I don't think it's realistic. So actually, sniping at this distance, it's not that difficult. Getting 50 caliber rifle at a good sight is a little harder.
Ooh. So I mean, even coming in with a chopper there, you got to find some level terrain to land on, right? Like, how as a chopper pilot would you avoid an ambush like that?
You wouldn't land that close with a chopper normally. You would set down in the valley, like just north of the village.
Cool.
That's it for us.
Well, great. Thanks a lot, David.
No worries. Bye.